Hello everyone. So welcome to the series of firewall classes in which we are going to cover up the FortiGate firewall as well as the Palo Alto classes. Okay. So before going to move forward about the FortiGate or Palo Alto, let's discuss about what is a firewall. Okay. A firewall is a network security device. Okay. Network security device that is basically indicating about a hardware or a software, right? So that is means a firewall can be a software device or it can be a hardware device. If I talk about the endpoint devices like PC or server, we already having the software firewall that you can also observe in the Windows Defender of your computer. And if talk about the hardware firewalls, so we have next generation firewalls that are really taken over the market like Palo Alto firewall or the Fortinet firewall. These are two firewalls that has taken the market these days. Basically, what the firewall do, it monitors, filters, and control the incoming and outgoing traffic based over the predefined security rules. So we generally create the policies on the firewall. Okay. What is the meaning of predefined security rules? Means policies. We create the policies over the firewall on the behalf of these predefined security rules that can be by default enabled, or we can enable that feature to filter out the incoming traffic to our network. It acts as a barrier between the trusted internal network and untrusted external network, such as internet. That is means a trusted internal network means our local area network. It is preferred to our local area network, and this is the wide area network. So as we already know that most of the cyber attacks or the vulnerabilities, DDoS attacks are coming from the outside network to our local area network, and that is what a firewall prevents. Okay. So in this, we can see that a firewall is filtering out the traffic coming from the wide area network. In that traffic, it can be a virus, malware, or any cyber attack can be there. So all of these will be prevented by the firewall by filtering out the traffic. Basically, what is the purpose of a firewall? To protect the internal network from the unauthorized access of cyber attacks. Okay. To permit the legitimate traffic. What is the meaning of this legitimate traffic? That is means the traffic that is important for us, a normal expected traffic and authorized data like web browsing, emailing, and software update, software update, and video streaming. If you are a YouTuber, you already know very well, like YouTube channel we are watching, and the business traffic. So all of these traffic are really important for us, and this is necessary traffic. So these traffic will be allowed, and all the other unauthorized traffic will be discarded by the firewall automatically. And the firewall also enforce the security policies according to the user that will be defined by the user during the installation of the firewall. And this installation can be sorry, in a format of software or in a format of hardware. Now let's talk about the types of firewall. How many types of firewall do we have? First one is packet filtering firewall. The firewall that filter out the traffic on the basis of source and destination IP, port number, and the protocol. If you do remember, we already have uploaded the video for the access control list. The access control list also does the same work as that one, packet filtering. Okay. But at a basic level, we have seen that we have discarded the packet of a specialized protocol like OSPF, right? We have blocked the IP address. We already have blocked the port number in that video. Okay. So basic function like the access control list does can be done by the firewall also. Stateful firewall. A stateful firewall is a type of firewall which which track the entire session. What is the meaning of the entire session? Like it check the IP header, right? Connection state, right? New connection, old connection, or invalid connection, or related session. And it also allows or discard the traffic based on both rules and connection state. As it discard the packet, the traffic or allow the traffic on the basis of connection state. That is why it is known as the stateful firewall. So there are two types of request when we go through a website: outbound request and inbound reply. If a random packet is not part of any session, if any random packet that is coming with the website is not the part of any session, it will be automatically discarded by a stateful firewall. So generally what does the stateful firewall does? It track the new connection. It also track out the established connection, it is valid or not, ongoing session is valid or not, or related activity like traffic related to the existing session like FTP, data and control. It will also filter out all the traffic on the basis of FTP if any data transfer is going on, and it also blocks the corrupted or unexpected traffic. The unauthorized traffic or corrupted traffic coming also blocked by the stateful firewall. Let's talk about the next generation firewall. These are advanced firewall having some AI feature, regular updates that blocks the traffic incoming with the help of some advanced feature that includes the feature like IPS, antivirus, app control, and SSL inspection. So, I hope you already know about what is the meaning of IPS. IPS means intrusion prevention, uh, intrusion, intrusion prevention, prevention system. What is the IPS basically? The IPS is a network security tool that monitors the traffic in real time and blocks the suspicious or malicious activity before it causes the harm. It detects and prevents the attacks like DDoS. We are currently talking about the next generation firewall IPS feature. Okay. DDoS, port scans, okay, and SQL injection, etc., etc. Okay. Work on the network level, unlike antivirus or any system level that is used. Okay. Basically, I just want to say that this next generation firewall doesn't works like system level, but it works over the entire network specific. Okay. Example, of the firewall like Palo Alto, FortiGate, Cisco Firepower, and so on. Let's talk about the proxy firewall. So proxy firewalls act as an intermediary between the user and internet for inspecting all the traffic, right? Sorry. A proxy firewall is also an application layer gateway. It is a type of firewall that acts as an intermediate in between the user and the internet. It handles the request on the behalf of user, adding some extra layer of security. By adding some extra layer of security, it provide the it handles the request to the internet. Okay. So instead of forwarding the request from the computer, it will forward the request to the proxy firewall first. Then proxy firewall will forward the data to the wide area network. The computer will not directly forward the request to the wide area network, but it will forward the request to proxy. Proxy will forward the request to that specific uh, uh, server, and in response of that, or website, in response of that, the firewall checks will be done. It if allowed, then proxy makes the request to the destination server. If the traffic is legit, then this proxy firewall will ping the destination, and the response will also get back through this proxy firewall. So that is means the connection will be done from the PC, but before that, the proxy firewall will forward the data to check that, or all the data will be forwarded, and even the request will be generated through the proxy firewall. It does the application layer filtering like HTTP filtering, DNS filtering, and so on. It does the logging in, content filtering, and malware filtering. Next is software firewall. Basically, software firewall installed in your individual devices like Windows Defender or firewall. A hardware firewall is a dedicated appliance like FortiGate instead of installed in the network parameter for the same. Okay. How does the firewall works? The traffic enters the firewall, then firewall check it against the set of security rules or known as the policies. Based on that rule, it will allow the traffic to pass through or block the traffic. Two functions are there. Or it can discard some traffic like there are multiple traffic are coming to the firewall. This is the FortiGate or Palo Alto firewall. It will block all the unauthorized traffic and filter out only the legitimate traffic. Some firewalls also log the decision and alert the administrator. That is means, and the firewall can also alert the administrator by messages or by indicating that in the logs that there are some issues going on and some traffic has been blocked. So that is all done by the firewalls. Now let's talk about the functions of a modern firewall. A modern firewall, I already told you that this is also known as the next generation firewall. It does the traffic filtering. Network address translation can also be done by the uh, firewall. And you already know that NAT is used for converting the public IP into the private IP. It does the intrusion prevention system. I already told you previously, a web filtering filter out the web traffic, application control, like you are using any application from the web. It can also uh, control over that application, like you are using the Facebook, right? So if Facebook have multiple features, so like Facebook page, profile, chat, message, and the group, so we can deny the traffic from a particular, like groups cannot be opened from the web, so we can block the groups also. This is called application layer control and application control, sorry, then SSL inspection and VPN support. So we have multiple types of VPN actually, site to site VPN and remote access VPN that is also supported by the modern firewall. Example, a FortiGate firewall. It is a next generation firewall by the Fortinet. It provides the layer 7 security. Actually, it provides the security from application layer. Okay. Filtering. It supports the deep packet inspection, antiviruses, IPS, web filtering, VPN, and advanced routing. All of these features are supported by this FortiGate firewall. Even these features are supported by the other firewall also, like Palo Alto and Firepower. So all of these checkpoint also have have the same features. But so later on we are going to discuss each and every single firewall deeply. So till then, have a nice day, everyone. Please subscribe the channel and follow for more videos.